So once again, if you look at the experience, here's my 2013. Here's my different types of themes that shipped with WordPress by default as of 2014. Here's what I want to do. Based on these choices, I want to go and add a new theme. Okay. Now, these are some very popular themes that we can benefit from. Now, rather than drive yourself completely mad and insane, pick a theme based on the type of content that you're going to use it. So if it's a photo gallery site, maybe a photo gallery theme. If it's going to be more of a blog system, then put a blog type of theme. So based on these choices up here, here's 15 themes that we can go and install. Now keep in mind it doesn't say activate it because we have to install the theme first. What that does for you, whether you install it from your desktop by uploading it, upload theme, or whether you install it, what it's going to do is take that particular theme, put it a folder inside the WP content folder inside that folder's theme. Okay, does that make sense? Good. So here's featured, here's popular, here's latest, etc., etc. Now, one of my favorite themes to use is a theme called Vantage. I happen to like Vantage a lot. Vantage has a free version. Vantage has a premium version, which, by the way, is only about $10. Okay, so based on these choices, I'm going to go ahead and install the Vantage theme. Now, keep in mind, it said install. I can see a live preview. I can return to my theme installer in case I want to install more themes, or I can activate this. Right now, I'm just going to install it, not going to activate it. So now what happens if I go back to themes, you will now see which I once had 3 themes, I now have 4 themes. Which one's activated? This one right here. So if I come back up here and refresh the screen, you're going to see that that's the one that's still activated because that's the one that's live right now. We'll talk about customization of a theme later on in the subsequent video, but I just want you to walk before you can run. Now, the reason I like the Vantage theme because it's got a lot of cool bells and whistles built in. I'm going to go more into the details of Vantage theme in a subsequent video, but I just want to share with you that that is one of my favorite themes. And right now, just because we can, we're going to activate that theme. So now that theme has been activated. So as an example, if I was to go here and refresh the screen, you're now going to see the Vantage experience. Okay? So it's really pretty cool as far as right now, right out of the box, I have a totally different visual experience based on that particular theme. Okay? I can edit the home page by clicking here, and it's asking me to put a plugin. We're going to go more into details in the free Vantage experience in subsequent videos. Okay, so let's go back. Let's close this window. Let's close all the windows except the front end, back end. Again, the reason you're still seeing this page because I haven't refreshed the screen. So if I refresh the screen, you'll go back to the Vantage experience. Okay, let's go and explore some other themes. So I'm going to go and add new again. And here's my featured. Now, this is a pretty basic. I like this one a lot too. I've used this a lot. It's responsive design. Incidentally, if I was to put in the word responsive, you'll notice that it's going to bring up some, well, first of all, if I could learn how to spell responsive, that'd be a good thing. Responsive. Maybe I need to take a typing class. And it's going to bring up some responsive design themes. Okay, or I can pick a theme by color or a theme by the category. Is it e-commerce? Is it a photo website? Is it for doctors, dentists, etc., etc.? Feature filter. I can click right there. We'll talk about that in a subsequent video as well. So I'm going to go hit the back button, and I'm just going to pick this theme right here, install. And I do want to activate it. Now, I also could do a live preview, which is really kind of cool, because you get the benefits of what it would look like without actually turning it on. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to go back here, and we're going to physically activate this theme. Okay. Now, depending on what you're doing and depending on what you're using, different themes are going to require different plugins. Most plugins are typically free, depends on the particular theme that you're using. And I also have something called theme options, which we'll talk about again in subsequent videos. Okay. Now this looks like it could be really overwhelming and really confusing, but we're going to take this one step at a time. Okay. So let's go back to add new, and let's just pick another theme that is probably not going to give us a lot of headaches. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I just want to do something that's really, really simple. So let's go into our popular themes. Now, popular necessarily doesn't mean that it's a great theme. It just means that it's a lot of people use it. All right, so let's go into, let's pick this particular theme right here, and let's install that. Okay, and let's activate that theme. Okay, and if I back end, front end, so if I refresh that page, you're now going to see this site. Now, here's the cool part. I still have my different menu choices up on top, and it broke it down into submenus as well. So if I click on my sample page, I will see my sample page experience. If I click on my block quote page, I'll see my block page experience. So what this does for me, if I go to my image page as an example, you're going to see your image page experience. And this is my blog header. Okay. Again, because I'm logged in as the admin, I can go and edit those changes. So in our next video, we will get more into the details of actually modifying or changing, talking about things like menus and widgets coming up in subsequent videos. So stay tuned.